EBT baby, GED lady, Gucci feel good like gravy. Child, that's my new ratchet song. That's my new ratchet mix for the 99 to the 2000. Living my life like it's golden, 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 living my life like it's golden. Oh, y'all, it's your favorite Auntie MoMo. We are back again, y'all, for another episode review of Catfish. This is season 8, episode 49. Diamond and Steve. Child. This episode was a trip. Thank you, MTV. Thank you. This was some tea. I appreciate you. It irritated me for just a little bit. We gonna get into it, y'all. But before we get into this review, y'all already know how my my church announcements go. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Make sure your notification bells is turned on. All that good jazz, okay? Make sure you check out my description box below. Because, baby, when I tell you, I have been singing EBT baby, GED lady, Gucci feel good like gravy for the last damn near 24 hours. I can't get that goddamn ratchet ass song out my head. EBT baby finna take over for the 2021 to the 2022 2000. Goddamn it! I can't get that song out my head, child. Look, let me go ahead and get into this review because it wasn't a whole lot, but it was still some tea. So hopefully y'all are ready for this review. Cause EBT baby, GED lady, Gucci feel good like gravy. Child, I'm fit to be saying it about 50 million more times through this goddamn. Y'all, let's get into it. All right, y'all, look. We have Diamond. Diamond is an IG model. She's an influencer, and she is the pop star, baby. She is the creator, the writer of EBT baby, GED lady. EBT baby is her rap name, okay? She got a whole ass song out. Probably done put it on iTunes and all. I ain't checked iTunes, child. Once she said she was an influencer and a dude that she has been talking to for the last. Now, I was confused by that. First they said that she was talking to this guy named Steve. Now, he's a YouTuber. He has like over 6 million followers. He's a part of some group called the Nelk Boys, Nelk. To me, and this ain't no offense or nothing towards nobody, just said quick glance, it looked like the Great Value version of the Jackass Boys. Not saying nothing against them or something. It's just like a bunch of young white guys that do a whole bunch of pranks and shit. You know, probably fucking with their parents, giving a goddamn mama heart attacks and shit, doing some old jackass shit. Probably jumping off shit, breaking necks and bones and, you know, shit like that. Why is this one piece of hair getting on my damn nerves? Y'all get into my little old hairband when she cute or whatnot. So, once she said she wrote a song called EBT baby, I said, what now? Oh, y'all know I'm ratchet. I gotta go check that shit out. I went on ahead and I looked it up on YouTube because you know the YT got every doggone thing. So looked it up and the song has been on repeat. EBT baby, GED. Once y'all look at that video and y'all gonna see the shit has been on replay in my head. Okay, now she done came up off of that. She wrote that song because she said basically she came from nothing. Back then they didn't want her. Now she hot, they all on her. You know what I'm saying? She grew up on the EBT. That's another reason why I can never get sweet food stamps. So this is what it is. She grew up, didn't have nothing. Now she got her own shit. She got her own businesses and shit like that. She popping and whatnot, right? She has been obsessed with this dude named Steve. He's a part, like I said, part of something called the Nelk Boys. His name is Steve Will Do It. Again, Great Value version of Steve-O. Well, Steve-O ain't available, but we got Steve because he damn sure will do it. When, you know, one of them type boys. Ain't nothing against boy. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, she's from Miami, Florida. He's from LA. She's a huge fan of his. Follows his dude on all his social media platforms and all that, right? Check this shit out how she ended up talking to the dude. Child, she sent him a message a while ago. He didn't end up responding back to her. Then they had something, this group that he's in, again, the Nelk Boys. They put out the fan phone number and was like, all of my fans, you know, just text this number, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. We're going to be talking to fans individually or whatnot, right? Child, EBT baby sends a titty pic and sent it to the group and was like, hey, Nelk Boys, you know, whatever it is, pop, it's EBT baby, GD lady. Go ahead and slide this titty pic on over to Steve for me, yo, if you don't mind. So he doesn't answer her back right away, but 6 months later, he ends up replying back to her from a different phone number. And they have been inseparable since then. They be talking all the time. They be sexting all the time and different shit like that, right? Now, she says that they have not talked on the phone. They only talked on the phone briefly. It was just for a few seconds. Okay, and the only reason why they talked on the phone is because she was getting on his ass, that she was getting ready to call Neave and them on his ass, because you know they be catching bitches out here catfishing bitches and bitches is catfishing, and she knows something ain't goddamn right. Because he ain't never want to FaceTime. And then on top of that, she'll look at his stories and see that he's literally like 5-10 minutes away from her in Miami where she's at. But he don't ever want to meet up. So that's when she said she was going to go catfish on his ass. He called her for a few minutes and then hung up the damn phone. Like they didn't even have no real ass goddamn conversation. It was real fucking weird. Now, EBT baby, you look smart. You ratchet. She a ratchet ass white girl, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, she ratchet as fuck. But y'all know I love me some ratchet ass people, but she ratchet as hell. But even still, girl, you should have known someone right. When this nigga didn't want, he didn't at least want to FaceTime with you, but she sees his social media. This fool is on Air Force One with the orange president. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that he's doing on social media, like he's letting her know ahead of time, like he's texting her or whatnot, hitting her up, letting her know. You can do all of this, but you can't hop on the phone and like FaceTime, talk to a bitch on the phone. None of that. But again, they be doing the sexting and all that shit, right? So she gets on the phone with Neave and Cammy, and you know Neave and Cammy, they like to pull up their phone so they can see the text messages and stuff like that. Child, she got a text message in her phone of a dick pic. He in there naked all the way from the waist down, and it's a picture of his dick. And even Cammy, because the first thing I said was, where's the boy's pants at? Because he was in the car naked as the day he was fucking born with his dick out. That wouldn't seem weird to some. I mean, I guess if you sending a dick pic to somebody, it is what it is, you know. I just thought the shit was goddamn weird. Now, she says they get into it. They argue a lot because he always have a bunch of different females that he's with on his IG. But he has been super generous to her. Like, he done sent her Uber Eats. He has sent her lingerie before. Her brother was in jail. He sent her sent the brother commissary. He offered to send her money. But she was like, no, you know, I'm good. I ain't no gold digger, you know what I'm saying? But do what you want to fucking do. I don't know if that's when the nigga just bought her some Uber Eats or whatever hell it was. But just everything that he was doing, and again with the messages, and then, you know, she sees it on social media, everything seemed to fall in line. Like, this is really the dude that she's talking to. So she didn't have no reason, except, again, for the fact you ain't talked to him on the phone. The red ass goddamn flag. She didn't have no other reason to think that this wasn't Steve, the dude that she was talking to. So it's time to investigate. They end up starting with the photo of him in the car, right? Now, first they show, they searched the photo that he sent of her with his picture, you know, his face. Because he sent it was like, oh, I'm sorry, wrong angle. And then sent, you know, the dick pic, whatnot, all right? So the picture, Cammy immediately noticed the picture of his face was like in a Tesla or something like that. But the picture that he ended up sending, again, right after that, the dick pic, it was in a Hyundai. So why she didn't notice that off top, I don't know. I'd have been like, nigga, is it business in the front and pleasure in the back? Like, what's going on with these two goddamn things going on like that or whatnot, right? So they end up searching, I think it's a dick pic. They didn't find nothing off the dick pic, right? They end up sending Steve a message through Neve's IG because Neve is verified and so is Steve. And so they figured that Steve will answer Neve back quicker than he would answer EBT baby back because she's not verified. So Neve ends up sending the message that way, right? Neve was also able to find his manager, and he actually knows who his manager is because Neve said he had met him at a red carpet event or something like that rich white folk do. So he ended up sending a message to the manager as well. Now they search the current phone number that Diamond has for Steve, and that comes back as a text app number. They end up searching the old number, which the number that replied back to her saying that, you know what I'm saying, I seen a titty pic or whatnot, whoop-de-whoop. And it comes back to a Miles, and they don't see what the last name is. Of course, they blur that shit out, right? Now they end up searching Diamond's IG to see if she's friends with Miles, which she is not. From there, they end up searching the phone number through CashApp. That's something new that they do. CashApp gonna get you bitches caught up out here. You thought you was doing something. Did you guess it? The CashApp name came back registered to Heather Grayson, right? They end up searching Heather Grayson on IG, and Cammy actually knows who this is. She is a transgender influencer. She's big on TikTok and all that, right? So they end up searching Diamond, and it come to find out Diamond and Heather are both following each other on IG. So they thinking, okay, so what is the connection that Heather has to all of this? Cammy was able to recognize Heather Grayson as well as Miles, and she ended up putting 2 and 2 together that Miles was probably Heather Grayson's dead name. Dead name meaning that's the name that we don't use no more. We're not going to say no more after this. She is now Heather. So that's the name, you know, her old name. And so that's what, you know, Cammy was able to put the 2 and 2 together. That's why Cammy is a key factor to the new Catfish. I don't think they could do the new Catfish. I mean, they could do it without Cammy, but is it still gonna have that sauce? Is it still gonna have that sauce if it don't have Cammy in it? Cammy is good. She finds out some good ass shit from there, right? Now, they end up sending a message over to Heather. Heather ends up calling back. Now, she says that, now they end up giving Heather the tea or whatnot. Heather says that she doesn't know anything about anything that's going on with that. She does know of EBT Baby, but she doesn't personally know her. She knows her from the industry, being out there in the parties and, you know, being on the scene, because they, you know, they influencers, socialites, you know, doing what rich white folk do. They out there doing that, but she doesn't personally know her. She has no idea how her number is connected to EBT Baby in any way, shape, form, or matter. She doesn't have her number, don't know none of that. So they thinking, okay, are you sure you don't have no beef with her and maybe you trying to get back at her in some kind of way? She like, no, I don't know nothing that's goddamn going on, but bitch, when you find out, let me goddamn know. So they thinking, okay, after they hang up with her, they're like, okay, what if maybe they do have some sort of beef and maybe she's just really not saying, and so she's trying to get back at her in some kind of way? Or maybe Diamond is lying. She's just trying to come up with some kind of way to meet Steve will do it. And so this was her way of trying to meet up with his ass. Later, Neave does end up getting a call back from Steve's manager. Steve's manager basically says that he doesn't think that Steve is actually who this girl has been talking to, but he will end up getting in contact with Steve and having Steve reaching out to Neave to see if, you know, maybe he can get some sort of clarity. They also ask him, like, this ain't no kind of prank that y'all are doing, and y'all playing some kind of long ongoing prank or whatnot, and they were like, nah, nigga, we ain't smart enough to do no, hell, nigga ain't got no time to do no shit like that. Whoever it is, it's got to be somebody that she know or something like that, or somebody that still could be connected to Steve some kind of way, because again, they knew too much about this nigga. Child, so the next day, Neave got some tea. Baby, Diamond ended up calling him the night before, crying, hysterical, upset, because this nigga Steve ended up going on his IG and recording a video and was being a real asshole about it. Was like, yeah, it's this chick that thinks she's talking to me, she's in love with me, and I don't even know who the hell she is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to find out who the fake Steve is, and I'm gonna help him prank as many people as I can. Like, was a real dick about it. Was a real ass dick about it. And so that made Diamond feel a sort of way. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that was her way of finding out or basically confirming that it's not Steve that she has been talking to this whole time. And that's a fucked up way to find out. For him to be an asshole like that. Like, he was a real dick about it. He was a real dick. He seemed like the type of dick that wears socks with flip-flops. He seemed like that type of dude. He seemed like the type of dude who got nasty fingernails. He was just a real dick about it. I'm sorry. I'm putting my goddamn personal feelings into it. He was just being a dick about it. I'm sorry. He was. So the next day, they end up, you know, reaching back at Diamond, giving Diamond all the full tea about everything that they was able to find out. Now, at this point, she's pissed. She's ready to get Heather on the line because she's thinking, okay, well, what if this bitch Heather got something to do with what the hell is going on? Because how the hell is her number connected The first number that reached out to me, and all of a sudden she don't know what the hell is going on. I ain't got no beef with this bitch. I done seen this bitch out at party, but I don't know this bitch, and this bitch don't know me like that. So she ready to goddamn fight. You know what I'm saying? So Neve was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and try to get her on the Zoom and see if she want to make some clarification, right? Now, EBT baby says she knows Heather through her old makeup artist, White Plastic. I was like, White Plastic? Fuck kind of name is that? But that's his name, White Plastic. I was like, all right, it is what it is. So Neve did have to ask EBT baby, like, EBT baby, you know, this is what we do. So we just got to get some clarification from you. You sure you ain't out here on no clout chasing type bullshit, trying to get EBT baby known for the 21 to the 22, 2009? She like, why would I come out here and make myself look stupid on some shit like this, on Catfish? Like, this ain't the way I want to make my goddamn debut. Which I get her. And in a way, kind of for a split second, I was like, EBT baby, did you plan this shit out? I had to think about it for a minute. I mean, niggas nowadays is crazy. Everybody's up to everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to ask. She was like, nah, Auntie, I don't know who fuck this is. What the hell is going on? I said, I'm believing till you give me a reason not to believe your ass, but I'm believing. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they like, okay, well, if it ain't Heather, then Heather know what the hell is going on. So we need to get this bitch Heather on the goddamn line, right? And was that and tell her ass to join the goddamn Zoom, right? Now, it was at this point that Kimmy is like, well, let me look at White Plastic and see if who mutual friends they got. Come to find out, White Plastic is friends with Steve Will Do It on IG as well, right? And so EBT baby like, nah, White Plastic wouldn't do it. Like, that bitch done been to my house. Like, you know, that's my bitch. We ain't got no beef. I ain't never had no issues, no problems, or nothing like that. Like, that's my girl. Baby, so they end up sending the fake Steve a message and was like, look here, nigga, the jig is up. You know what I'm saying? We already know what's good. This Neve, you know what's popping. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hop on this goddamn Zoom link. Here the link. They sitting and they waiting, they sitting. Bitch, the Zoom pop on. It's White Plastic. Bitch, what about your friends? What about your friends? White Plastic, bitch. White Plastic, now I will give White Plastic this, baby. The face was beat and snatched for the gods. The contour, the lipstick, If White Plastic didn't do nothing else right, when Mr. Ma'am came out there and he had that makeup popping, baby, he was ready. But Dama was ready to beat the brakes off his goddamn ass too. She was mad. Basically, she went Cardi B like, bitch, what was the reason? Come to find out, White Plastic say, your roommate Kyle told me that you had slept with a dude that I was talking to. No confirmation. No for real. Don't even know. Now, EBT baby say, I know who the dude is, but I ain't even messing around with his ass. So, and not only that, we supposed to be cool. You could have came and asked me that, and I'd have told you. But White Plastic is like, no, I know you did it. I don't care what you say. You did it. Just on some crazy shit. Here's where it gets even fucking crazier. Now, he does ask about what is Heather, or Neve asks, what is Heather's involvement in all this? Plastic, or White Plastic, says that his phone was out of commission at a certain point in time, so he was using Heather's phone. Heather ended up reaching out to his ass last night, getting on him, was like, hold on. I got Catfish reaching out to me thinking I'm in some bullshit, and you was the only one I let use my goddamn phone. What's good? He says that Heather didn't know nothing about him using that damn phone to catfish doggone EBT baby, but he did promise Heather that he would reach out to Catfish so he could get everything straight. So that's one thing he lied about. Now, he says that he admits to using his own money, okay, his own coin dollars, to send her Uber Eats and lingerie and to put money on her brother's books. Bitch, why? Because he wanted to keep the lie going, because he believed that she slept with a dude that he was talking to. Key word, he was talking to. Not your husband, okay? Not your current boyfriend that you're with. Not even somebody you was in love with. A dude you was talking to. Really? Wow. Okay. Now, he said he had a friend that lives in Cali send the gifts to her from a P.O. box. That way it looks like it's actually coming from Cali. So he recruiting niggas to help him out here catfishing bitches, and bitches is catfishing. They asked this fool about the phone call. He said he went and got some clips from videos that Steve was in with him talking, put some of the clips together real quick, called her, played those clips, and hung up the phone. All over a dude that you used to talk to. I just don't understand. I don't fucking understand it. Now, they asked him, let me make sure I'm getting everything, because y'all know I got to get into his ass real goddamn quick. They asked, how did he know about everything that was going on with Steve? Because you just had too much goddamn intel. How did you know about shit that was popping before the shit was actually popping? Basically, he stalked all the Nelk boys to see who posted what, when they posted, how he posted it, so he can be the motherfucking quarterback to play and get to her ass real quick to make it seem like he's actually Steve doing the shit. Who got that much fucking time? I have been goddamn time. It's hard enough to keep up with some of you bitches on IG. I couldn't imagine. I could not fucking imagine. Now, he did this. Now, Neve asked him, did you have any intentions? Like, when were you going to come clean about this? Basically, this is the goddamn kicker. He had no intentions whatsoever of coming clean. He was just going to ghost her ass because he saw it more of an advantage to still be around her, okay? Knowing that he catfished her, ghosted her ass because she has all these business opportunities. So because she has all of these opportunities attached to her, he would rather ghost her and just boom, do the deuces like that, so he can still be this sneaky, backstabbing ass person in the corner to clout chase off of what she got. Bitch, what about your friends? That's some hoe ass shit. That is some hoe ass shit. That's some hoe ass shit. I don't care what nobody say. That with friends like that, fuck an enemy. That's wrong. Now look here. Again, I had to sit and I had to cock my eye to the side and get my good ear going. Like, really, this ain't no elaborate scheme by the neither one of y'all, because they ended up calling the roommate Kyle as well, because of course they going back and forth. She said she didn't do it. He's saying that you Kyle said you did do it. They got Kyle on the line. Kyle say, I never told you that. Where the hell is this coming from? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Kyle gets mad and hangs up on the Zoom. And again, I was just sort of looking, and my spidey senses was just kind of like, is this shit for real? Like, is all this whole scenario for real? But it seemed for real. It seemed legit. And if it was for real, white plastic. Bitch, look. From one queen to the next. The next time you do some sneaky, conniving ass shit like that, first and foremost, holler at your homegirl to see if she even fucked with the dude in the first damn place. That's number one, okay? Number two, what in the world, after you've come clean now like this, makes you think that anybody would want to attach themselves to you, knowing that you got some backstabbing, conniving ass ways to you? That shit was wrong. That was wrong as hell. I'm sorry. If you was my home girl, I would cut your ass fucking loose. Because with a bitch like you in my corner, I don't need no fucking enemies. Because you waiting to stab me in the back. That's some hoe ass shit. Now, in the end, Vincent, aka White Plastic, says he has no regrets whatsoever. He still feels completely justified for what he did to Diamond, which again, that's fucked up. And if you don't know nothing else in this world, baby, growl, you about to learn about karma. Because she gonna get your ass in the ass if it was for real what she did, baby, growl. I'm just saying, it was fucked up. The whole scenario was fucked up. Diamond done moved on. They both agree to disagree on the whole situation. But the most important thing that I left out, I can't believe that I left it out. The one thing that they were both able to agree on is free Britney, bitch. Okay? Free Britney, bitch. They get ready to go to a free Britney bitch rally right goddamn now. Now, I ain't even saying that to be funny. Britney going through some shit. She been trying to tell us that this whole goddamn time. Y'all realize Britney been trying to tell us she going through some shit this whole goddamn time? But they made us think that she was crazy? Damn. Free Britney. 20-year anniversary to my girl Aaliyah. It's been so long and I'm lost without you, girl. EBT, baby. GED lady. Gucci tastes good like gravy. Y'all, let me get my ass on up out of here. I want to take this headband wig off. She cute though. That's why I keep fucking with her. If it was anything that I missed, y'all already know what to do. Drop it down below and let me know. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And your Auntie Mo gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace out.